Hello guys, welcome back. It's Dave again, Butchery Models. First of all, sorry about the audio quality on the first video. I was using the webcam and my very old office PC that's I don't think it's quite up to the task, so I'm going to go downstairs and use the gaming PC to start uploading the videos from now on. And we're going to use my phone for a little bit until we can get a decent camera on the go. So, sorry about that, but it was the first go. You know, it's technology. I'm over 50. You know, I managed to switch it on. So, what we're going to discuss this time, we're going to discuss tools, things you're going to need. Okay. You can get away with building the model kit like we're going to do the Provost, a little kit like that, with a pair of nips, a craft knife, nail sanding sticks. Okay, let's talk about things. Cutters, side cutters. You need ones that got a flat edge. Okay, this is for taking, and these to a certain degree, is for taking the plastic parts off the sprue, off that little runner thing that it all comes on. Okay, remember I called it a sprue, so we'll call it a sprue from now on, and then we know where we are. All right. You need these to take them off. Don't ever just try and snap them off, because you'll just damage your kit beyond even having. Okay, you can use these to take them off the sprue. Alright, please be aware these are extremely sharp. Even cheap nasty Poundland things like these are really sharp. Alright, so always cut away from you. Okay, just mind your fingers. When you get the parts off your sprue, you're going to need to remove what we call a nub. Okay, let's get a bit of sprue. This is a naughty step thing I'm working on at the moment. Alright, that's your sprue and that's your part. Okay, what you don't want to do is you don't want to go right up to the part and cut it off, because what will happen is you'll cause stress marks, stress marks. You'll let a little white line will appear. Alright, and it's a nightmare, if not impossible to get rid of. Okay, so what we do is we cut away from the part, okay, and we leave a little bit. We call that a nub. Okay, once you get your nub, then you sand it down. Okay, and it stops you from damaging your part. All right, but we'll go into all that when we start building. So you're going to need nips, side cutters, snips, whatever you want to call them. All right, you're going to need a knife, and you're going to need sanding sticks. Now, the cheapest way of doing it, because we're on a very tight budget at the moment, is to go into your local pound shop, like your Poundland or your Pound World or whatever, buy lady sanding sticks that they use for the nails. You'll get a bag of them for £1. Alright, if you can't get them, the emery boards. Alright, you have to be careful though, because these are quite rough. Alright, now later on, when you've done a couple of kits and you've got a little bit of gear, you've got some paints, you've got a few brushes and that, you can start thinking about getting better quality stuff. Alright, but that's not necessary, it's just nicer to have. Things like the sanding sticks, there are companies like Ultimate Modelling Products, UMP, Flory Models. There are lots and lots of model specific sanding sticks that are very soft. Right, they're great, they're fantastic, but for our budget they're a luxury at the moment. Alright, but it's something we'll talk about later. You know, it's like the cutters. You can buy a pair of cutters from a DIY shop for a couple of £, or later on get yourself a nice pair. These are from Games Workshop. These are Citadel nippers. The same with the panel line scraper. They're fantastic tools, don't get me wrong, they are fantastic, they're brilliant, but because we're on a limited budget, they're not necessary. Alright, they're just nice to have. It's like anything. If a tool will do a job, it'll do a job. It's nice to have a better tool to do it with, a nicer tool, and that's all that is. You're going to need Tweezers. You'll have tweezers lying about your house, alright? Later on, you can upgrade and you can buy things like angle tweezers. These are off that famous site that you can bid on or buy outright on. I've got a pack of these, different styles, different sorts. Alright, relatively cheap, they weren't bad actually. It's the same with the knives, alright, craft knives. You can use craft knives, you can get them, you get a pack of these from Poundland for £1. Later on, invest in a proper craft knife with blades that you can remove and change, alright? But that's for later on. It's not necessary, it's just nice to have. What else are you going to need? These are a godsend. Elastic bands. You've got them lying about your house. Everybody's got elastic bands lying around their house. Saying everybody. Most people will have elastic bands lying around their house. Get yourself a couple of them. If not, get yourself some of your mum's clothes pegs. But ask her first. Alright, because when it comes to things like sticking bits of model kit together, especially things like aeroplane wings, clothes pegs, or if you can find things like these, are invaluable. So you put your glue on, put the two parts together, clamp them, leave them. Alright, great things to get. If you can get them, get hold of some of these. If not, elastic bands will do the job just as well. If you haven't got elastic band, masking tape, tape them together. Will do the job. It's an expensive way of doing it, but it'll do the job. Okay. We're all about building it, the first few kits, with minimum equipment you're going to need, but it's equipment you've got to have. Otherwise, you might as well not bother trying. If you try and break them off with your fingers, if you try and build them without cleaning off the nubs, it won't fit properly. Alright. We'll go all through that as we're going through the building stages. Right, that's tools you need. Right, tools that are nice to have. Cotton buds are nice to have, especially when it comes to putting decals on, which we'll be discussing later on as well. Cotton buds are good to have. Dirt cheap. Cocktail sticks. Cocktail sticks, you'd be amazed at how many uses these have in model making. Cocktail sticks. Try and get yourself some of them as well. Your mum's probably got some in the cupboard. Just ask her for about half a dozen or so. Put them in a little box. Talking little boxes. I'm a great fan of Poundland and Pound stores for getting model making supplies. You'd be amazed at things you can get that you can use, that transfer over to the hobby. Silly little things you won't think of. Like these. These are great for storing bits of kit in. It's one of my heroes, Tommy Walsh. Tommy Walsh is awesome, he's my hero. Tommy Walsh did Poundland stuff. Right. You've got sections in and you can move them about. This is a Gundam I'm working on at the moment. I'm back on the naughty step again with Terry because I use the word Gundam. But for storing bits and pieces in, especially when you first start and you haven't got an area. I'm quite fortunate, I've got a bit of a man cave going on where I've got my Netflix and my TV, my TiVo box and my PC and all my paints out. I can leave everything out. It's great. You won't have that luxury. You're probably going to be on a tea tray on your lap or on the mum's kitchen table, on newspaper. She'll kill us if you get paint on her dining table, boys. Honestly, kitchen paper down or newspaper, anything. Just cutting mat. Okay, you don't have to have, this is an A5, this is huge, it covers pretty much all mine. I think the new one's pretty dirty. It's a used cutting mat. I'll make models on it. You can get smaller ones. This is my son Tommy's. He has it at the other side of the bench. And it's an A4 size. You can pick them up on eBay for a few quid. Alright. If you can get one of these, get one of these, because when you're cutting, the last thing your mum wants is you. The last thing mum wants is you cutting on her kitchen table. Let's put that down there. That was Tommy. That's my 11-year-old who does model making as well. I'll introduce Tommy to you later on. He may be involved in videos. So, that's the tools you're going to need. Okay. Luxury tools you'll come across later on is, this is a pin vise. Alright. worth having later on. And I think for now that's going to just about do stuff you need. Alright, so just remember, you need side cutters, a cheap craft knife, and some emery boards or nail file. The soft ones, preferably the soft spongy ones. Alright, tweezers, the model kit, and patience. So that's just a quick little video about what we're going to do next, guys. Like I said at the start of the video, sorry about the quality of the audio, the last one. We will get better, I hope. Anyway, don't watch me. Go and build something and have some fun.